What's up, everybody? It is your boy Alan G. Mosier here, and we have today with us
Andrew Block.
Andrew Block is in the house, guys, and we talked about we're gonna do our very first commentary for episode 1, The Phantom Menace. We know episode 9 is on the horizon. Just a few months. I don't know. Is it December 14th? I should have checked that. You want to Google that real quick?
Sure.
I want to say everything's Google or Siri. Yeah, we're gonna start this series. We're gonna go while he's looking. We're gonna do commentary for 2, 3. We're gonna do solo. We're gonna do Rogue One, then 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, and then rock out with 9, ladies and gentlemen.
December 20th.
December 20th, Friday. Most likely, I'm gonna see it on a Wednesday. They're gonna do a 5-day, so definitely gonna do that. And thank you guys for coming in the chat. We're gonna be trying to, if you guys have questions, we're gonna probably play around with the whole thing. We're gonna commentate. We're gonna talk. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time. We have all of our lovely treats and dishes. Don't ask why he has a dog bowl.
My snack dish.
I have mine over here. I got my better cheddars and my goldfishes and my chocolate right there. And if you're in the stream right now, live and jumping in. We have it queued up. We're going to start in a second. But just before we start, is episode 1 something that you enjoy or not enjoy, or what's your thoughts?
This is a tricky question. I actually enjoy certain parts of it. I enjoy it overall. But I prefer to watch what's called the anti-cheese edit. See, a few years ago, a guy, he went through it, and he made some massive edits to it and cut out what he thought were the cheesy parts of it, which
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, actually, yeah. He didn't cut Jar Jar out of it, but what he did was he removed all of Jar Jar's dialogue, and he dubbed it over with an alien language. So when Jar Jar talks on screen, it sounds like and he's talking like that. And he put subtitles for everything Jar Jar says, and that way he doesn't sound like such a retard when he talks.
Me not retard.
Yes.
Me so not retard.
Yes.
No, I actually like Jar Jar Binks, so we're gonna have fun when we're watching this, because as he's gonna be chopping away at Jar Jar's legs, I'm gonna be trying to put him. Never mind, because we know what happens to Darth Maul in this movie, ladies and gentlemen. In half and get spider legs later.
No.
So guys, I'm gonna give you a few more seconds to queue up. We're gonna start at the Lucasfilm part where it shows up Lucasfilm. So that way we can all be there together. If you're watching the replay, do the same thing. You guys comment down stuff below. Comment stuff. Ask questions. I'll answer them later. So will Andy. We'll try to tag team, whatever. But be a part. Hang out. Have a good time. It's about a 2-hour and 20-minute movie. So it's going to be a live long stream. Of course, if you're in there in the chat, you guys can network and talk and have a good time. Bring people in if they're Star Wars, non-Star Wars. It's going to be a great time. And we'll start about let's see, what do we got? It is saying we'll start at exactly at the 5. At the live 5, we'll start and we'll get this going. Keep going in there. Hey, what's up, MC? What's going on, Helen Callie? What's going on to my guys? I think Chalino's in here.
We can look at the chat on my phone.
We can look at the phone. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Look, this is why he's here. He's the tech guy. We got Hazel in the house. Who else we got? As I'm going to scroll while he's getting that ready.
Hazel, Mike, what is it? Or the Ranger, Robert.
Oh, that's weird. We see ourselves. Let's see how good we look. Oh, we look handsome. Y'all are lucky in the chat. We got Ranger. See, we got more than 3 people in the chat. That's crazy.
I was going through it and you took my phone.
No. I'm saying it's just weird how it's always three people that said this.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Robert Banks in the house. Oh my gosh. Shout out, Robert. Robert, I love you, brother.
I don't know who you are, Robert, but
I've known Robert since grade school.
Okay,
he's a real homie, man, from Vegas. Cool. Thank you for being here and watching.
Appreciate you guys all being here.
Yes. All right, guys, it's almost at that time. We're gonna leave this here, then I'm just gonna awesome.
Here, I'll turn it so that.
Yep. And actually, while it's going, I'm gonna make sure I get my charger. Want to make sure that we are good to go.
By the way, everybody, everything Alan says is wrong. Just throwing that out there.
And everything that Andy says is totally wrong. So just letting y'all know that he act like I couldn't hear. My house isn't that big. It's very small. So we can hear each other. So it's gonna be fantastic. See, we haven't even started the movie, and it's already started. It's already started. All right, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. When we go to the bathroom, go the opposite way. Or duck. Or duck. Ooh. Okay. One of those. How about that one? There it is. Cool. All right, guys. We're going to cue it up.
Give him a 10 countdown.
Give him a 10 countdown. Get your popcorn and everything ready. Here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And there's the green. Yeah. I get the chills when I see that, sir.
We're going to have to talk kind of loud over the movie.
Yes.
Because
copyright.
Disney brings the copyright hammer when you have their stuff rolling. So
right there real quick.
A long
please
time
tell
ago.
me, please tell me when I saw episode 7 when Star Wars came back after so many years, I remember the theater I went to absolutely nuts.
Oh, same here. I went
nuts.
I went when they released the special editions for episode 4, 5, and 6.
Oh yeah.
I went and stood in the line for the re-release, and I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing.
I have that on VHS. I still have those. Yes, guys, I still have that on VHS. And let me just say that this is epic. 9's coming to the end of somewhat of a saga. I don't think it's the end of our Star Wars. I know there's probably going to be a lot more. There's talks about 10, 11, 12. But with this crawl, man, I will say this. I saw this movie I think I saw it several times. I saw it once in Jeff's Ranch, and I called the rest of them in LA. And I will say the ones in LA had more of a bigger excitement. When you're over here, like these smaller ones, it was kind of like dead. There was a lot of people, but they weren't like, woohoo!
Out here in the high desert, we don't have a whole lot of people. Did you
well,
know
we do, but they're just not very fun.
Yeah. You know that the text crawl in the original Star Wars, before it got the New Hope moniker, was a practical effect.
Oh, wow.
They set it up on a canvas, and then it rolled the camera up it.
The first pan, was that up or down? I actually tried it the wrong time. Was that a pan down or a pan up? That was a pan down? If you know about Star Wars, they always have a pan in their intro of the actual movie or beginning scene. Of course. Yes. You know what's so funny? Is how the visuals have kept up. This was big, what? 2001. 99. It has kept up since then. And that's when you know that you had breaking stuff. When you have something that's called, people say, timeless things. This is timeless. This is still going to look good in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Wrong. I always ask it. I'm going to ask him because he's the biggest nerd. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That C3PO looking like?
What is it? TZ-14.
That his name?
That is who that is.
You see what I'm saying? What the heck? Okay, so is that a race? Like when I say race, meaning did they build a bunch of those droids? Because I thought obviously Anakin made his. You know what I mean? So did they make?
They had a production line of those types of droids, and they shipped them out. And Anakin
happened to have one and then finished it.
He just cobbled his together with duct tape and whatever else he found laying around.
You're telling me my boy Anakin was a redneck?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to hillbilly, but I'll take redneck.
Talk about racial stereotypes.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Yeah, and the anti-cheese edits, the guy also redubs these guys' voices too, makes them sound more sinister.
I've seen it.
Have you?
I've seen it. It's not bad. Actually, I mean, it's funny. There's hardly anything I dislike because I think it's because I know what it feels like to make something.
I know.
And so when you've ever been through that process, it's very hard. Even if it's a small project or something this scale, it's very, very difficult.
I understand that, but you know, if a chef comes to you and hands you a hot dog with mustard and ketchup on it, and then another chef comes up to you and gives you a lobster dinner with all the fixings,
I'll go.
that's not the point I'm
I'm
trying
kidding.
to
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll take the lobster with all the trimming. We're good.
you know.
But sometimes that lobster with all the trimming may be too much, and that's why some people think, oh, I don't like it because
I know that.
they throw the kitchen sink at me.
But you can't, just because somebody put a lot of effort into it doesn't make it good. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Kind of. I agree with that 50%.
I agree that somebody putting effort into it and everything like that, that's great, that's wonderful, but that doesn't just automatically make it, oh, that's acceptable and that's good and all this other stuff. No, there are bad things and you need to work on those bad things and you need to improve.
Oh, of course. Like this. But as of anything, everything should be as far as music and film is subjective. So, I mean, one person I've seen somebody that watched this really crazy, cheesy movie. And there's actually people half and half. There's some that really liked it, and there's some that really loved it. And they all one said, "Oh, the dialogue was fantastic. Oh my God, nothing wrong with the dialogue." Then there was stuff later. There's that fourth push. Then later on, the other group that said they disliked it said the same thing, but they said the opposite. They're like, "Oh yeah, the script was great," or I mean, like it was complete. So that's what I'm saying. Like some people might like it than others. Some may, and that's what's great about film and stuff. Because you may think that something's horrible script-wise, and you're like, "Oh, that's some dialogue." But then I might go, "Man, you know what? I like the dialogue. I didn't mind it. I actually really enjoyed the dialogue. It was great." That's what's crazy about it.
It's true.
Welcome to
differing opinions.
Yeah, and free will.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Very good. My man got his own movie now, or next Netflix series now.
No, it's not gonna be on Netflix. It's gonna be
Oh,
on
not
Disney
Netflix.
Plus.
That's right, Disney Plus. That's right.
Disney Plus is pulling all their stuff and doing their own thing.
Disney is Palpatine.
All these streaming services turning the world back into cable. So it's so weird.
Exactly right.
It's like we got away from cable so that we could just do streaming and have everything in one spot. Now all these companies are like, we're all gonna have our own streaming services.
Thank you, Netflix, because you started it off. Was it Netflix? I think they were the first ones.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because you can't count Redbox because Redbox was an actual disc.
Yeah.
So it was Netflix. I remember when Netflix had the most cheesiest movies, only had 20 movies at a time. I went to Little Rock, Arkansas. This was back in 2012. Netflix kind of started. And look at it 7 years later. It's showing up here in just a few minutes. They're about to go down the Earth. Not Earth, but that one planet. Naboo. And we're going to meet Jar Jar Binks, y'all. It's about to, hey, he is the Darth Lord of the shit. I guarantee he is like Darth Plagueis. He's probably the one that did the whole plotting everything.
I'm sorry, but I will have to tear up my Star Wars fan card if that happens.
Wow.
I know that's the popular theory, but it's just like... No, it is.
Are you serious?
It floats around the internet all the time. Jar Jar is a Sith Lord. That's why he was so stupid. He was doing it all on purpose. I'm like, that's such a dumb cop-out.
I am just kidding. That is not my favorite character. But I don't mind him. But I would not hate Star Wars if they decided to make him... If they made him a badass, you can't get mad. If they made him a badass, I mean, rogue, Sith, quadruple lightsaber. Come on. Oh yeah.
It's already been stained. It's like a big, ugly spaghetti stain on a white couch. It's already there.
Then y'all know we're on Naboo right now from the same spot. We're trying to find it. Naboo. and we're what's not Chancellor?
That's Senator Palpatine is giving his first message to Queen Amidala,
aka Padme.
Who is
spoiler alert? Haven't seen the shit.
Yeah, this is way full of spoilers. Who is 5 years older than Anakin, so it makes it kind of creepy when they first meet.
Hey, what's it different when a guy dates somebody 20 years younger?
Well, he's 9 in this movie. She's 14.
I'm gonna pal my boy Anakin. That's how he gets it done, my boy. Get it done, Annie. Let's go.
What? You were so.
Get it done, Anakin. I knew he was a player. I knew he had like that though.
This guy's a freak.
I am.
Seriously, you need to have a serious talk with your boy Jesus.
I have, and he says I love you.
No,
and
he says I love you, but that's wrong.
He goes, I love you just the way you are. But as long as they ain't doing the nasty, he waited till he was 18. He did before they had Luke and Lamb. Let's not go there. We haven't got to episode 3 yet, or 2. They can hold hands at 9 and 14.
Whatever.
Okay.
Dialogue in these movies.
The dialogue. See, now he's gonna count down.
But even Lucas admits to this, though. Even Lucas admits that writing dialogue is not his strong suit.
Oh, and it's hard.
It is. And it's kind of funny if you watch the when he first screamed. Was this or was it the special edition?
These are kicking, guys.
I don't remember what it was. He screamed either the special edition of episode 4 or episode 1. And there's a small little video clip where he actually admits, I may have gone too far in some places.
I'm gonna tell you what, I know in episode 4 we're gonna get to it one of these days. We're gonna try this at least once a week. So I'll say it 3 weeks from now. We'll be on, 6 weeks from now we'll be in episode 4. And I will say this, that
We should have watched them in release order.
yeah, but this is better because we get the full story. Full story.
The full story either way. But
Yeah, I mean the real, this timeline.
you get to kind of simulate the.
Hold up, man, hold up. My man's
No,
talking.
I'm not listening to him.
My man's talking.
I'm blocking him out.
Oh,
God, you sound just like him. I'm gonna have to clean you with this straw.
Let me get in my hat or my what do you call it the you were saying my life. Who is he? I was like Yoda.
And the ability to speak does not make one intelligent.
What did you say? Oh man, George did say that. Nothing against you in any way, but Lucas did say that he's like, I did not make this character for the adults.
No,
I made him for the kids. This 1, 2, and 3. He's like, I'm so pleased and happy that adults loved these episodes of 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3. But it really 6, 1, 2, and 3. But it really made it for the kids. And what's crazy is that 7, 8, and 9, I believe they didn't make for the kids. They just made for the. I think it made the complete opposite.
Well,
I think personally.
I think so too, but I don't think that what George said about making it for the kids is true for 4, 5, and 6. Because if you look at 4, 5, and 6, there's kind of a lot of kind of adult themes going through that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, so, you said that Lucas had a plan, and I want to say he's somewhat okay.
Sort of.
Yeah. He had at least an outline of where the beginning, middle, and end's going to be, but he didn't know how he was going to get there. Like the whole part. Actually, I've read so many reviews and so many commentaries where he said, I didn't know that they were going to be with his sisters until after 5. Like when they kissed in 1 and had a brief moment in 2. Like he did not anticipate that being brother and sister. I will say this, just remembered it. I'm sure we'll bring it up again when it comes out. I love this scene, by the way. Hold on. The underwater scene is so gorgeous. Even though I know it's not 100% real, because I know they shot some stuff, and when they shoot this underwater stuff, they actually go to like either a big pool, and they shoot it like with blue, like they have a blue screen underneath the.
Oh, this entire movie is shot on green screen.
Right. No, but I'm saying there's a lot of sets involved. But I'm saying like this when they shot this, sometimes they go into actual underwater. Does that make sense? And then have a blue screen underneath, which I think is really cool. But See, I told you I was gonna do it. What was I gonna say about? Oh, I got it. In episode 5, I told you it was gonna happen in episode 5. Um, they had what's his name? C3PO say mistress. So they after all these years, they've never changed the word mistress. You never heard that? Oh man, I cannot wait to read to episode 5. You're gonna trip out. He says Mistress Leia.
Huh.
And I'm like, even with the remakes and everything else, it's in the part where they're at Hoth and he's like she's trying to find out where Luke's at and he's like giving the stats and he's all Mistress Leia and he says the word mistress and you can tell and it's like oh it's a funny stuff some stuff like that
Well, in episode 4, do you ever see the stormtrooper who hit his head on the
yeah that's freaking hilarious too. Stupid head. Can I see your phone? I want to just see on the chat. Real quick, just say hi to everybody.
They're just keeping keeping to themselves.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anything.
Well, just I wanted to say what's up to everybody here. What's up, Robert, man? Thank you for coming in, guys. Helen, Hazel, Elijah, Ranger. Appreciate everybody in here. Hope you guys enjoying the commentary. As if you're watching it, hope you're enjoying it as well. Thank you, Teresa, for coming in as well.
Hey, Teresa.
Teresa's in the house, everybody.
I'm too crazy, huh? Oh, me and Alan, this is nothing.
Hey, this is taint.
Yeah, we can get pretty off the wall in our discussions, especially when it comes to film, because we have different ideologies when it comes to.
No, I'm just very easy and well, some new trying they're nerds, but they're like squishy nerds. Yeah, squishy nerd, y'all. Pretty good.
These are good.
Yeah, right there. And there's some M&Ms in the chicken.
There's actually M&Ms. So this is squishing right here.
Mm-hmm. No, like we said earlier, like he's more critical, maybe more for all types of film. I'm more forgiving, and because, like I said, there's some stuff that I've written that I've liked, and there's some stuff I've written that I didn't like, and he's actually fixed a couple of things that I have. So it just I understand the process. So when I watch something, I keep my mind. I don't forget, and so
He's very sympathetic. While I hold everybody to
right.
a standard.
Right.
And if they don't meet it, then well, I'm sorry. You have to try harder next time.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, I do have certain things for myself, but if it lands beginning, middle, and end, and it makes somewhat sense of the story, then why bash it? Okay, here we go. We're now getting ready. I call this the episode 5 underwater space chase battle. I love this scene with the big fishes.
I think it's a little too long.
Maybe a little bit, but I like the fact.
I think 1 or 2 fish would have been great, but when they go like 3 fishes, it's
yeah.
like,
Well,
okay.
I have to admit when
You're starting to heart the dead horse.
Hold on. I do like if they would have kept the same style of fish, but I like how with this one, and then you're gonna have another one come in and eat that one. Then you're gonna have that big old like dinosaur one that show up and crunches them all. It's freaking great. Okay, that's cool. And then he grabs them, and then you got a big old Godzilla to show up. Crossover. Should have Godzilla show up?
That would be cool. I love the Godzilla. Looks good.
I want to find out how those guys do that. Because these guys do fan. I mean, they know how they edit. They take like the same worlds that look like the same worlds and edit together. Like if it's underwater, But I want to know, like, because I see people like take a Godzilla and put him into that underwater and then make it look like it's actually Godzilla. I'd like to find out how they do that.
It's pretty nutty.
I want to do that.
Those guys have a lot of time on their hands.
But they make their money off that though, so that's
Some of them don't even do it for money. They just do it because they got time on their hands.
Yeah. Well, I do know one or two that have done it for their money and they make a good months. Those guys get like 1 million views easily.
I do feel bad for the actor that played Jar Jar Binks. So, you ever hear what happened to him? He got bullied so much for playing Jar Jar Binks. Mm-hmm. He had to check himself into a mental health clinic and almost committed suicide.
That happened with Rose, episode 8. She almost ready to cut it. With her life, people were also so upset with her character.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the part.
I separate that though, but I don't like Jar Jar's character. I have no problem with the dude. Whatever.
Right. What I'm saying is, there are not, unfortunately, a lot of people that say they're fans that do that. It's just unacceptable, and that's not
Toxic people.
It's called trolling. Trolling for sure, man. I don't like
toxic.
it. Very toxic.
When that first started happening to the Kelly Chan, that's right, that's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am ashamed to call myself a Star Wars fan.
It's very easy behind that keyboard, y'all. I mean, look at Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
He was after 2, 3, he got a little bit of respect, a little bit because of he was a lot older and he might have took some more class, whatever it was. I didn't mind him in 2. I knew what they were going for from 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and real quick too, it's like in every era it's different. Like every era has something. And I want to say at that era, unfortunately, we were in that emo stage. There was a lot of emo at that time.
But he started it. I mean, if you look at it, and then you look at the movies that followed, you have what's his name from Twilight.
That's the thing. I know
those characters. They act just like Hayden Christensen's Anakin. It's like he set the template, but everybody bags on Hayden Christensen, and it's like you also need to consider. A lot of people don't consider that it wasn't just Hayden Christensen. He had directors and producers telling him, "This is what you need to do." Okay, that's good. We're going to put it in the box. Instead of saying, "No, you need to tone this down. You need to change this. Let's go this direction, etc., etc., etc." And people don't consider that.
Right. I mean, the same thing happened to. I just had a second ago. Which one did you say? Which one did you say? Edward. Yeah. Oh, same thing with the new Batman. I know we're in Star Wars, but I want to say that real quick. How everybody's upset with new Robert Pattinson, and I'm like, dude, you can't think of Twilight because that's what everybody's going on. I'm like, dude, you think of all the movies that he's been doing these last 3 or 4 or 5 movies that are all Academy Awards, that are all doing very, very well.
Or even the movies he did before Twilight.
Yeah, I mean, he has came a long way, and his range is amazing. So, but going back now to, same thing with, look what happened to Heath Ledger's Joker. Everyone was gonna talk smack about him. Everybody enjoyed him. Everybody hated Ben Affleck being Batman. Everybody, all of a sudden now, he was like one of the greats. Then you have.
Well, that started with Michael Keaton. First people.
Oh, Michael Keaton also. Yeah, I heard he wasn't well received when he heard about the winning role, and he is now one of the beloved Batmans. And now Hayden Christensen, after all these years, all of a sudden everybody's finding out that he's back in 9. They're like, whoo! I'm like, where was that excitement 12, 13, 15 years ago? Yeah. People don't understand, and I'll say this, guys. When you go and watch a movie, and let's say something big happens to where it's you want your voice to be heard and you want to say something negative about something, it is heard, and then for all the Star Wars fans that wanted more Star Wars, they had to wait 13 years to get it. No, that's 13. What was it? 2006 was the last one, episode 3. We got one in 2015. Or was it 14? 13. When was episode 7? 2015. So we had to wait almost 12 years, almost 11 years before we got another episode. We probably could have gotten it a lot sooner, but let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that we would have gotten his version of episode 7, 8, and 9 before he sold it? But the reason why I believe he sold it wasn't just because of the fact that he just was done with it, but I think because of the fans, that turned against him.
He was just tired of dealing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I teared up. I teared up in when episode 7 came out, and they did a what do you call it? Like they called him out after all these years. They called him out to do a a lot of people said there was a lot of lightsaber stuff in there. There was a lot, to an extent. Not a lot of lightsaber on lightsaber. We had the Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul twice.
Yeah.
Then we had, of course, the got between all three of them in one. So there was a lot.
There was. Only problem is the battle droids are a joke.
True.
You breathe on them and they fall apart.
Not in Battlefront 2. Those guys are tough.
They're an incredible threat.
That's why it's a lot of them. Hundreds and thousands. But when George went on that stage, you can see he wasn't even smiling. He was sitting there, and he was just like, he almost like was hearing himself going in his own thoughts going, you guys are all Two-Face fans right now. I love you guys very much. You guys Two-Face fans. Like, you could tell, like, he was
over it.
But I cried because I saw the pain in his eyes and the sadness, but he hears all these crowds that are thanking him, But when the prequels came out, they didn't thank him. They were talking mad smack about him.
When they first came out, they were thanking him. Then after a couple of years, after people kind of got over their nostalgia, they started really getting deep. And this was really when the internet started taking off too. When the negative, I'm hiding behind my keyboard, I can post all my negative thoughts, started really taking off. Right? And that's when episode 1, 2, and 3 started really getting, excuse my language, punched in the dick.
Oh Lord, Andy, he took that to us. Now this video no longer getting paid.
but that's what happened,
Could have said nuts.
Okay, they get punched in the nuts, but
I can't end it up.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Too bad. That's what happened though.
Yeah.
And it was really sad. And it's just like nonsense.
I'll use the word that I use with my family. He got hit in the penis. Penis.
The penis?
The penis.
The penis?
Penis. That's it. That's a good word to say.
So now we're going redneck talk thing.
Yeah.
I like this here episode 1, Phantom Menace. It's a really good movie.
I thought he was going to say, I like penises. I'm like, whoa.
No.
I'm going to have to scoot this chair over, my guy.
I could do a callback to Saturday Night Live, Sean Connery.
But I'm good.
I like the penis mightier.
See, you give him an inch, he takes a mile. All I said was penis, and next thing you know, he's taking it to 100 level.
You opened the door. I just walked through.
Lord, he did with a big old kick. Wow, right through the door. Here's my boy Palpatine. Now let me ask you, when you first saw this, did you know?
I knew.
Did you look at his?
I knew because first of all, I knew Ian McDiarmid, and the look and everything just was like, oh, that's the Emperor.
I was halfway. I was like, is that halfway through the movie? I was like, is that? No, I'd be kind of crazy. Because remember, I don't know. I never read books. I don't know. I don't know the world, so I didn't know any of this. And so when I couldn't guess. So yeah,
it was no surprise to me. I was just like, yeah, that's the Emperor before he was the Emperor. He's gonna lay the smack down. He's working his political game.
Now, were you okay with the political part of this movie?
I was perfectly fine with it. It dragged in some parts, but it didn't bother me. Not like it bothers other people.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think because I didn't mind how much more or less it was, because I felt like we needed to see that part of it, how it rised up to that, and then how it turns into something else later. I'm hoping that if they ever do the Old Republic, which I'm hoping one of the guys that are doing one of the series, they get a chance. So we have one set of guys doing 10, 11, 12 later, and then we have another guy that's supposed to do the Old Republic era, which would be really cool if they did that. I like to see that were how the Jedi's and how the Sith really became.
Who they are.
Yeah, and how and more, and then of course we get more of those battles for sure.
Yeah.
I would like to see. I don't think they should call it Rogue 2, but I would love to see how.
Should call it Rogue Squadron.
For the one that for getting the Death Star 2 plans from the Banthas, or not Banthas, but the
Bothans.
The Bothans, because remember in episode 6 where they
a lot of Bothans died.
Yeah, that no, the part where so in 6 when Luke, Leia, and Chewie and all them were in the Vader's ship, and they were getting ready to go down for the reactor and to turn it off, so that way the guys could go in to the Death Star. There was a code, and so they had mentioned there was a lot of, I forgot the race.
Bothans.
And so it's the same group, or is it
Bothans? It's a race.
Right. So I would love to see how they got that. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of a neat little side story, yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I don't want it to be like exactly like Rogue One, but just, you know what I mean? I like to see, that would be kind of cool. And then of course you get to get a Vader cameo because Vader's in there. So I was like, give me more Vader. I'm waiting for my Vader standalone movie. They take way too long. Maybe with the new Star Wars Disney Plus, we'll do it after Obi-Wan kills it. I want to see that final battle between.
That would be cool, but I'm gonna commit Star Wars heresy right now.
Oh, here we go.
James Earl Jones, I love you. But
No.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm sorry, man, but you're sounding tired.
Nope.
Man.
Sound tired. Go ahead.
No.
I don't care. That's like you can't. Okay. That's like getting Peter Cullen. I know he's gonna die. I know he's gonna die. But when he dies, it's okay.
No.
But you cannot have another Optimus Prime with another voice. It's Peter Cullen, 100%.
We have to, because first of all, we had plenty of video games with Darth Vader, and there's been some great imitators and things like that, and they sounded fantastic. But here's when it really struck me. When I saw Rogue One in the theater, and you have those awesome shots with Vader, they were all awesome, and it was really cool that they got James Earl Jones. But when he spoke, I kind of cringed a little bit.
I didn't get it. I don't hear what you guys. I'm being 100%. I did not get what y'all were saying.
You gotta let me finish talking first.
No, but because you're saying that he sounds old and tired.
Yes.
That's what you just said. I'm saying no, he didn't. He sounded fine. He sounded like Darth Vader. He actually sounded like the younger Darth Vader
No,
to
he
me.
didn't. No, he
yes,
did not.
he did.
Well, you thought that Peter Cushing was alive.
Who?
The guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yes. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that critical for a movie. He looked. I'm like, hey, the post and then in front of y'all, he was dead. I'm like, well, shoot, I couldn't tell. The only one I could tell for any of the CGI stuff was Leia.
Yeah, they kind of.
No, Leia actually did really well, but they did what's the word for it? They should have.
They did texturize it.
Yeah, it looked too shiny. That was on it just. If they would have just textured better, I think I wouldn't have ever noticed that either. But yes, I did not know that Tarkin was dead in real life. Peter Cushing. And by the way, I'm gonna plug my own movie in. I was in a movie with Peter Cushing, not really in the movie with him, but there was a commentating part. It's called Fist of the Fury, and Cynthia Rothrock hosts it, and there's clips and scenes of Peter Cushing in this movie, and I'm in there. Aha. So I guess I can say I did a movie with Peter Cushing.
Well, congratulations, awesome.
Yeah, right. I'll take what I can get.
Exactly. Well, Peter Cushing is a screen legend.
Whoa, hello. Dive episode 1 style right there, y'all.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you in episode 4 concerning Peter Cushing. He did all of his scenes without any shoes on.
What?
Yep. If you look at most of his scenes, none of them show his feet.
All right. Well, I'm sure the chat's gonna enjoy this one if you're gonna hear this in a minute. All the scenes that I do, like all the video and reactions and everything, I do with no underwear. I do a completely, what do you call it, commando. Let it all hang out, y'all. So now you know. Today I had to do this because I had someone here. But if it's easy by myself, I'm commando when I'm doing these videos. Look, no shoes here either, so no feet for me either.
You can commando with me around if you want.
Whoa! See? Pages. See what I'm saying?
Just saying, we know each other a long time.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that could change Andy after the day.
I will not be back on episode 2, apparently.
He made the first one. the only voice I can do.
Watto?
Nubian, yes, Nubian. Oh, yeah. That's
Only money.
Only money.
Only money. We're talking about everything but this movie.
No one's in it.
That's an indication about this movie.
Wow! That is tough. I'm gonna close my legs, y'all. I know y'all can see me like this, but my legs all like bam. Let me give you a pregnancy.
I'm sure all the ladies are digging it.
Yeah, Hazel, Gorda. Who was in there? Teresa, Helen. We're all in here. Hey guys, while I'm looking at the phone, I just want to say what's up to everybody that is in the live right now. I'm gonna look
I
at
hope you guys are all enjoying it.
Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're trying to do different things, get more audiences, do different, like I said, and then, just to be able to do this and be live, and we got all these hours we have to get, and we appreciate all you guys helping out in any way you guys can. Yes. I believe we're on Tatooine right now.
Yes, they are on in Mos Espa.
So most Isley is Tatooine.
Yes, it's on the opposite side of the planet from this stuff.
Gotcha.
There's Jar Jar stealing from that alien. What? I gotta pay for that? And he spits it back out.
Oh,
and there's Saboba.
Have to admit, the pod race scene here is on the chain.
It is. It is. It really is. I like the pod racing. But one thing I did notice, going back to the anti-cheese edits, when you remove the commentary, it adds more tension to it. Because there's not goofball. Oh, that guy, he looks like he got hurt. Blah, 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 blah. If you take all that commentary out, and it's just the music and the pod race,
And
it adds way more tension to it, and it makes the scene feel more thrilling.
See, I think and again, I'm always thinking about what he said. If you think of adults watching, yes, I think when he does all these weird characters like this, these kiddie characters, they're meant for the young audience to be able to, because it is intense when you're watching the flying and some of that.
Yeah.
So when you go back for a few seconds and you see the whole, whatever that wavy thing is, it's more. I believe when he put those in there, it was for the kids to enjoy and not for us. You know what I mean? And get it? That's what I mean. Like you just said it. It's more tense. It's more. I'm not going to say the word adult-like, but it's just more intense for the viewer. And of course, that's the thing is, when he made it for the kids, it's not trying to make it too intense for them. He's trying to make it intense, but then pull back and give them a little levity, and then back intense again, back levity, intense. Yeah. But I get your point. If it's something like me, for me, that like I love the intensity, then yeah, I think minusing the commentary because it is kind of dorky would totally make it, a little bit more hard edge for sure. You're hungry, Elijah? Get some food, my guy. Don't fall asleep.
He already left and came back.
He already left and came back. Elijah already left and came back. That's how he works, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even have to look at the chat to know that.
There you go. Oh, Elijah, your reputation, my guy. I love you, Elijah.
We love you all. Everybody who's there watching us is hanging out on a couch watching a Star Wars movie. Talking about whatever floats our boat.
How we doing, Helen? Do you like Star Wars, Helen?
I think Helen was the one that said she'd never seen a Star Wars movie. Am I right there, Helen? Are you the one that said that you've never seen a Star Wars movie?
No, she said actually yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Robert. Hey, just curious, there's a lot of you guys in here. Who's actually watching it?
Yeah, who's actually watching this movie with us?
If you're
Sort
not,
of.
I mean, if you're not watching, I get it. If you guys can do it on the replay, if you guys don't, But and if you're not, don't be afraid. So Helen Keller, you're watching the movie with us, like actually watching it, like it's on your TV screen. And you're watching it with us. We're doing it together.
Plug for Doritos.
Whoa. Yeah, I wish.
Salsa Verde.
Okay, no problem, Helen. Hopefully you guys can, if you didn't actually watch it live with us, you can definitely go back to the replay and watch it for sure.
That's a Gillette shaving thing.
It's a what?
It's a Gillette shaving handle. That
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's funny. I wish they had more scenes like this for Darth Maul. I love this character. I think they underused him.
Oh yeah, he was so underutilized, and they tried to kill him off too quickly. If they would have kept him, if you're on YouTube, not during the stream obviously, but look for
it's already out.
What if Episode 1 was good? That entire title. And there's this guy who does an entire series where he reworks episodes 1, 2, and 3. And the plot structure is entirely different and everything. It's a phenomenal series, and the way he structures the story is really cool.
I will say this real quickly, Elijah, if you're gonna watch it now with us, then what you need to do is you need to go to the scene where they are in
Anakin's house.
Anakin's house, and they're all talking. That's where we're at right now. If you're trying to watch it with us.
Yeah, Anakin just told them about the pod race after he introduced Padme to C-3PO, and Jar Jar's doing that annoying tongue thing where he keeps stealing fruit out of the bowl.
What he said. Man, what did you say a second ago, man? You said something. I was gonna tell you something. What did you say?
I was talking about the what ifs.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, not that, but there's a movie that's out right now, a fan-made movie called Darth Maul, and it's I don't know if it's a prequel, but it's basically his story for 18 minutes. It's a well put together Star Wars film.
I saw that. It's really
good. It's on my channel under everything Star Wars, and check that out. That's a really cool one.
It's really crazy. Some of these fan movies that you see on YouTube and stuff, they're actually better made than some Hollywood movies.
Yeah, for sure.
They're nuts.
I will say this, guys. Alan, my fingers are too lazy. Elijah, come on, my God, my fingers are too lazy. Oh my Lord. Andy, you want to take care of Elijah for me? Put him in timeout.
You can do it right there.
Okay. Elijah, everybody say goodbye to Elijah. He's going to timeout because he's lazy. We don't have lazy guys here on the channel.
Hey, Petty. How you doing?
How you doing, Petty Blue? Good to see you guys. Helen put good night. Good night, Eli.
Sing him a lullaby.
Everybody say bye to Eli. Say bye, Eli. We love you.
We can't have no dead weight on this channel.
Yep. I will say that. Oh, Helen, did you get my DM on Instagram? If you didn't, I'll resend it to you again. But I will say that I'm looking forward to seeing, with all this new Disney Plus stuff, the stuff that we could get. Seeing, I know no one wants to see it because it's gonna retcon what they already did in Rebels, but I hate that. I hate that when they have stuff in canon, they do stuff for the movies, but then they do something for the book, and they do something for this. So if you don't read the book and you don't do this, then it's like, if you don't watch the movies, you gotta to see that. So I don't care if they redo the scene of Obi-Wan and Darth Maul fight that last time where, of course, Obi-Wan kills him in like 2 seconds.
That's in Clone Wars.
Oh, Clone Wars. I'm sorry, Clone Wars. I hope that they not retcon it, but just do it in the movie form. So don't retcon it. Just do it the same way. Just put it.
That's why I don't pay much attention to the TV series, because they have a hard time keeping their continuity straight. So
Well,
I just say, just
yeah.
the movies for me. I'm
Yeah.
good.
So for me, like I'm hoping that we get to see that battle with Obi-Wan, and I want to see him with his spider leg. I feel like we could have got that with Solo. Now I don't think we're gonna get that maybe for another
Yeah,
long
that's
time.
kind of a bummer.
Because I really like that whole part at the end, and I was like, man, Solo 2, we're gonna see.
When he becomes the leader of the Crimson Dawn or
Yeah,
whatever they
that
called
would be
it.
freaking dope. And then seeing young Han kind of do all the stuff before the events of Episode 4, working with Jabba. We could have saw all this stuff even before, and how he lost that
The spice shipment.
whatever where Jabba was wanting the money for. It just would have tied in way better. But we can't because y'all got mad at the dumb film and talked trash about it. I'm yelling because y'all can't hear me. Sorry.
I actually liked Solo.
So I liked it.
It wasn't superb, but
Yeah,
it was
no.
good.
No.
The only problem I had with Solo was the robot. Lando's robot.
Oh, you mean the one that wanted to they made Lando a pansexual?
Yeah. I didn't like her because she kind of got on my nerves after a while.
That's because Disney was trying to push something on you for a minute.
Little SJW stuff. And I was
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, you need to, like, personal space here. Get away.
Yeah, well, especially when she goes, something about the women thing and empowerment. And I was like, I'm okay with that. Trust me, I am so okay with women doing their thing and being powerful and strong.
Absolutely.
100%, man. There's no discrimination. But don't hit us over the head with it.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't need to.
Don't force it. But
we're not baby birds. You don't need to shove it down our throats.
yes.
I'm gonna have some of your peach stuff.
Please go ahead. But that didn't sound right. Say peach drink, man. Don't say peach stuff. That sounds really wrong.
Why?
Oh, man. You know we got people in the chat that ain't gonna understand. Who went commando? Me, Elijah. Every time I do a video, except for today because someone's here. Every time I do one of my videos, I'm always commando. Y'all didn't know that? My man Andy just revealed that Peter Cushing, which is Tarkin, the person did Tarkin, right? All his shoots, he did everything barefoot. I did not know that. That's freaking cool. So that made me come out and say that yes, when I shoot my videos, like my trailer reactions, my open box sessions, I'm always, commando.
He's swinging free like George of the Jungle.
'Cause I'm free falling. There you go.
You ever had these?
What? Oh yeah.
Salty burger.
Oh yeah. I just had fun right now. But yes, it was good. I was really sad. Right now, by the way, we're having the talk between Qui-Gon and
Shmi.
Shmi, Anakin's mama.
She's telling him that he's Jesus.
This does have, by the way, there is a church or a religion called Jediism. I don't know what state it's in, but they have an actual church. And they have, I believe they have Yoda as God. And then, of course, you had all the different, it's so crazy how they actually took this, and it's called Jediism, and they really try to link it up to Christianity, Catholic type of thing, and it's crazy, and they really believe it.
That's nothing. Did you know that there is a religion called Dudism?
Who?
Did you ever watch the movie The Big Lebowski?
Oh, I heard about that, but I did not know.
They have a religion based off of how the dude views life.
I'm sorry, I didn't even laugh. This is where Jar Jar comes up and hits his head against the force field, and it's all electric, and it shocks his tongue, so now his tongue's all hanging out, and he's a big klutz. Oh, there is naked R2D2. Oh, naked, sorry, C-3PO. Naked C-3PO.
And natural selection should have weeded him out a long time ago.
Who?
Him.
Man, no. Look at his biceps. He looks in good shape, Jar Jar.
Because he's always running away from me.
Exactly.
He gets good cardio.
He doesn't run away. He doesn't run away in 3.
He's not in 3.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everything is his fault. I give the Chancellor emergency powers. Boom. Everything.
Yep. It's working. Hell yeah. Yeah, be ready because we're getting ready to do with my friend Alan, which or either way we want to do some kind of Star Wars theme thing with lightsabers. And since I have all the hilts and the stuff, we're just gonna buy the couple costumes and
I've done that before.
Yeah, so it's gonna be maybe you can be a consultant.
I am actually an unofficial member of the 501st.
I don't know what it is, but there you go.
It's the group of people who dress up as the stormtroopers.
Ah. Oh, that's right, because I saw you.
I did a stormtrooper shoot when I was up in Oregon.
I
met a member of the 501st. He let me borrow a suit, and I did.
That was you. That was it,
thing.
right? That was you. That was in it.
Yep.
That was cool.
It was very cool.
Church is Jediism has half. Yeah. See, Ranger put Church is Jediism has 500,000 members. See, guys, when people watch stuff, people believe it, man. That's why you got to be careful what you put out. Whoops now.
Mr. Ray Park. Doesn't use his voice in this movie. It's not him speaking.
I heard in Solo they used both Ray Park and they used Sam Witwer. And Sam Witwer, the guy that does all of them. He has Palpatine and Darth Maul and all the Clone Wars.
Oh, and those cartoons, yes.
I almost met him. I was so sad when I heard that he couldn't make it to the Shimoda. He was a Star Wars champion one time. Think about your Star Wars. You knew Star Wars. Oof. See, in episode 4, when the extended editions and they added all these different things like that, I like that he did that because it just matches with all the other film. Because
some of it.
Yeah, I understand, but I just really enjoy it because now, like certain things, it just like when you enter the world at a time, like I love seeing those.
I loved it too, but there were some times when it did feel a little too busy. It was like, okay, you need to dial it back just a little bit. I know that you like your CGI, but come on, man.
I love CGI. The only one I have to admit, someone did it online and I really enjoyed. Fireline forgets what I am. Mike the Ranger, what did I forget? I would say I forgot again. Hey, Foxy Roxy. Thank you for coming in to the Star Wars live commentary. Appreciate you. He put Reverend. What is that? Oh, Reverend? He's Reverend?
Yeah.
Oh. There must be a God somewhere. I bet you, what's his name again?
Water.
Baru and Jar Jar are related. What's going on, the real Brooklyn? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Appreciate everybody being in here. Network with each other if you guys want. Watch me with us if you guys want. I'll tell you guys what, just because right now I'm doing this with Andy. We're going to try to do this at least once a week on a Wednesday because that's when I'm off. But who says I couldn't do one in the evening with someone else? But I need you guys to let me know what movie would you like me to commentate. So you put it down at the bottom. Put it down at the bottom what movie you would like me to do. I know we're going to do the Fast and Furious franchise. This is all done. So that'll be sometime in January. Because we got to get ready for Toretto. Fast 9, baby.
It's already 9 of those things.
Not 10 with if you count.
Oh, if you count Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, which is going to be 11 because they're going to do another spinoff of that one. And then and if they do the women's spinoff with Rodriguez, that's going to be. Come on, listen. I like it, man. I like it. It just keeps expanding, baby. Let's go.
Well, I will give them this. At least I keep using the same actors.
Yeah, until someone dies.
Until someone dies.
No, Paul Walker. Dang it. R.E.P. Paul Walker, my guy. He was ahead of his time. He was a good actor. Really miss him. He should have been a Star Wars movie. Hey, I heard my man Keanu is going to be in a Star Wars movie. I'm ready for that. Shoot.
Keanu's in everything right now.
He's a
They're
man.
going to do Matrix 4, which...
Bill and Ted 3 is already going to be out before that, but yes, that's coming out.
Yeah.
We're doing the John Wick 4 right now, coming out. That they're making that right now as we speak. Keanu definitely has a resurgent. Eddie Murphy has a resurgent. Looking forward to that too. Yes, it is. Yes, yeah. He's got 3 movies coming out and Coming to America 2 coming out. They got the whole cast.
Really?
The entire cast is back.
I haven't seen him in anything for...
Yeah.
Wow.
He just re-signed now with SNL. And he's doing stand-up again.
He finally ran out of money.
No, there's a story on why he left. It's actually really cool. I don't know if it's Seinfeld or somebody that they're in a car and they're at a restaurant. It's like these little mini clips. And I think you really enjoy that. I think you'll like that. Let's see. Cody Blue, hey Brooklyn, hey, what I want is real karate lessons. Karate? You mean karate lessons? Martial art lessons? Alright, Elijah, I got you. Brooklyn Firelight has done plenty of different categories, including box opening, karaoke, etc. My fat but lifting leg up, my lord. Firelight's favorite live is mukbang. Yeah, well, as you can tell, I don't have no problem eating, y'all. I gotta slim this down for y'all. So great when you do movies, you can hide things in some degree. It actually adds 10 pounds. So right now we're 10 pounds heavier on camera. That's tough.
It's okay. I don't care.
I got you.
Don't matter to me. I ain't trying to impress nobody.
I'm trying to impress all of my fans. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. That's what it is. Dang. I didn't know he could talk. He could speak. Hey, Ranger guys, don't forget, I also do trailer reactions, and we're gonna get ready to do trailer reviews, movie reviews, and we do a lot of things. My biggest thing I do film and music. Like I put my movies and film and music on this channel, so all that's there too. Pod race is about to go down, everybody. So if you are in Java, see, I want to know how he has. I want to see what happened to his wife before. Maybe Solo killed his wife. Is that good? That's got to be her. I like how they made him younger too. I forgot his name.
Fortuna.
Yeah. See, I don't mind because you can explore more of the characters. Like when someone said they were going to do a Jabba the Hutt movie, a lot of people were kind of excited, and I was too, because I'm like, well, cool, then we get to kind of see the crime scene that we have this, because Star Wars has. Think of Star Wars, think of two things. You think of space battles and the Sith and stuff, Star Wars stuff.
There's a whole third underworld going on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that would be cool. If they actually went through
that. They need a
that.
bounty hunter movie is what they need.
And well, Mandalorian is going to be the first one. That looks so cool.
That's just with... I don't even know if it's actually Boba Fett, but...
It's not. It's not him.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the material for it.
Oh, Andy, I'm telling you, if you like that old style episode stuff, just the way they shot it, the characters, the way everything looks, it's yeah, you're gonna enjoy it, man. It's stuff is in that era between that 4, 5, and 6. It's actually, I think it's between 3 and 4. But no. Take it back. It's either gonna be between 3 and 4 or 5 and 6. I'm sorry, 3 and 4 between that time, and then 6 and 7. Like so, it's
the big gap.
Yeah, the big gaps.
The 20 year between 3 and 4.
Yes.
The 25 between 6 and 7.
Yes. Like I said, check out the trailer because I think you'll really, everybody's pumped about it. I haven't seen anyone pumped about Star Wars. People are more pumped about that than they are about everything tonight. And that's crazy.
That's because all them haters,
yeah,
when TLJ came out, they were like, I hate this movie. And then they disowned Star Wars. And it's like, you guys are ridiculous.
Elijah, what are you talking about? You said Alan, I was kidding. I really have to use the restroom, guys, but I am holding it because I want to watch the pod race right now. Annie has not left yet. Until in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gone. I like playing this game in the arcade. Have you been
I
to
have it
one?
on my PS4.
You ever been to the one where you can sit down in the
Yeah,
actual?
that's cool.
Yeah, that's freaking so cool. On a side note, I'm about to put on layaway. I already have my Galaga, but I want to buy the Mortal Kombat. They have 1, 2, and 3, and they also have a Street Fighter. So I'm gonna go. It's like $249. So I'm gonna go and put both those in layaway.
I like the Mortal Kombat one. I've always
1, 2, and 3, bro. That's so cool.
One of my life goals is to get a not that one because that one's a mini one for the cabinet.
Oh no! You can buy it for $19.95, the bottom half, and it's the full size.
Well, no, it's still mini. It's only like this one.
Yeah, but it looks way bigger than something together. It looks huge. I know what you're saying.
But I want to get the actual full size Mortal Kombat 1.
Jeez,
Yes.
Jeez, you crazy. Man.
Mortal Kombat 1 machine.
If you can find it.
That would be great.
But I really did
Don't know
see.
what I'd do with it after I had it. But
Play it.
I played it a few times and then it would probably sit in my garage and just make noise until it screamed.
See, I like right there. We saw one of those guys that were like this. Yeah, I like when they because it just makes sense because like when you watch 4, 5, and 6 or 4 or 5, you see something like you're like, oh, I remember that from 20, 30 years ago in the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool that you can reference stuff like that. Or you can go back and fit them in, you know?
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, they taught us not to do that on the aircraft carrier.
You get sucked in.
That was the first thing they taught us when I got stationed at the Enterprise. When you're on the flight deck, don't walk in front of the jets. They showed us the video of the guy getting sucked into a jet engine. He came out the other side. He did not look the same.
What is her name again? Let's say Gordella. So Gordella, doesn't she like lick one of the, or doesn't she just stick her tongue and she gets one of those creature frogs in there?
No, Jabba bites the head off one and spits it at the gong. That's how he starts the race.
Who would have been more intense if we would have had guns?
Oh my god.
Like laser guns? Cooler.
It's not a race, it's a combat sport.
That's what video games are. It's so funny, if you look at the mountain right here, it looks like Man of Steel when you're flying.
Yeah.
When he's flying. Crossover. I heard that they were gonna do when they finally do a DC versus Marvel crossover, it's gonna happen sooner or later. I want to see, and I'm hoping you and I can be a part of that somehow. When that hero comes, we're in that.
Writing better movies for DC.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. But I love to see like a Star Wars, either Star Wars, Star Trek, or something crossover, or something just called like the ultimate crossover, where all like the space films or something with the all the
Captain Picard shows up in front of Luke Skywalker.
hell yeah, that's what I'm saying, like crazy stuff like actually I was James T. Kirk actually, but
No,
yeah, James T. Kirk shows up.
Picard was a superior captain.
Oh no, oh man, okay, we're gonna say this for another show. But nope, I have to disregard with you on that. James T. Kirk, that's why they call him Tiberius. See the man. Yes.
Yeah, and that's why the original series ran for 3 seasons and Next Generation ran for what, 7?
Yeah, but I would say the 3 were more beloved than the 7.
That's not true.
That is very true. And they only did 4 movies, and where we got 6/7 because they needed to launch Generations. They had to put Captain Kirk in there. So you welcome. So 7 movies versus your 4.5. And yeah.
We had Data.
Oh Lord, here we go. We had Spock next.
We had Worf.
What? Ew. What the heck?
We had Riker.
Oh my God. We had Sulu. We had Sulu.
Deanna Troy.
We had Chekhov.
Deanna Troy.
And wait.
Come on. Deanna Troy.
We had, I forgot his real name, but Khan, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I'll give you Khan.
Yeah, give us some Khan, baby. Don't mess with me with Khan. And then we had,
Young Khan.
yes. I was really hoping that, I know we're in a Star Wars commentary.
I know, we're talking about Star Trek.
But I will say this. I really wish that 3 would have did better so they can finish Deuce, because I heard 4 was going to be Kirk eating his dad. That was really cool. Like do time travel. Like he really time travel in 4, of course. Huh?
They did time travel all throughout the whole.
Yeah. So
It's like every other episode was a time travel episode.
But back on Star Wars,
Yeah,
that was
back to the original.
Yes. Oh, I forgot the number.
Jawas.
The Jawas. That's it, right there.
So Boba is trying to run Anakin off the track right now.
They took off. They messed with the ship beforehand.
I always like the sound of Sebulba's pod racer though. That.
Yeah, we're gonna have a problem here, Lucy. Yeah, there it goes. It seems bad, dude. I love you, bro. I'm gonna go to the bathroom after the Darth Maul and Qui-Gon scene, which I know is right after this.
No, it's a little bit after this.
Not too much. I think I can hold 10 more minutes. Because they go back to the house, they get his things. His mom and him look at each other and don't turn back. Don't look back. And that Star Wars thing kicks in and the tears flowing down your eyes. For Anakin. Smile. I chip and everything. I'm a big wuss. Oh, I love it. You know what it is? It's not really the scene. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's the music key. When I hear the music, I'm like...
John Williams is always superb composer.
Yes.
Everything he's ever done. Close Encounters, Jaws, Star Wars,
One day.
Superman, Hook.
Yeah. The list goes on.
Everything he's done is great.
That's not that disappointing about it. I should people actually like that.
Oh, they talk about the
Oh yeah. Nine. Bam. Sword.
That's an expensive piece of machinery just down the road.
Wait. Oh,
Voodoo!
Is it? It didn't sound like he said that.
It says voodoo.
It must have said.
That's
What's that? Go back.
the equivalent of, well,
Gosh dang it.
no, it's the equivalent of,
Son of a bee.
the Esther.
Shite.
Yes. Shicey.
Yeah. Now go get your woman in there. Go get your woman. Give your woman a hug. Give your wife a hug. Not sure.
She's too old for you right
Oh,
now.
there's my boy right there.
That's Robert Davis.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's in all.
He's in a lot of Star Wars movies.
I heard he was one of the Ewoks. He also played one of the other ones too.
He was Wicked. He was the main one.
Yeah. But he also played something else in there too.
In Return of the Jedi?
Yeah, I heard there's another part he played that was very. You can tell who he was.
Wouldn't surprise me. I know he was also in Solo.
Mm-hmm.
He was. He's all over the place.
Somehow you knew. Somehow you knew. I lost everything. I'm quiet. Most particularly since
Yeah, I know. You know, how all his movies are basically a Taken movie.
Yeah.
You know, my wife just recently bought The Commuter.
Yeah.
And it was like Taken on a train.
Yeah.
Passenger Taken on a plane.
I have to admit, I just watched Taken 3 for the first time, and I actually liked it better than the first, actually 1 and 2, and that was the one that got the least favorite. Granted, I think it could have had a lot more, more of a fight, more gore, not gore, just more, because the first 2 had it, but I love the story. Story was way better. What the heck are those, camels?
I don't know what those are called. I don't remember.
We get Anakin back to be free, and
Mommy has to stay.
yeah, Mama had to stay and find herself a man. No. What's up, Elijah? Are you watching it with us? Are you at the same spot with us? Anakin's getting ready to leave home. I heard that I read this kid's name. And again,
Jake Lloyd.
And I heard that his career ended after this movie because people trashed it. And I'm like, he did. Can you do better? Let me see you go in there and you do better, my guy. To me, he didn't ruin episode. People said that he ruined episode 1.
No.
And I'm like, you're retarded, man. Dude's a kid. It's crazy. And to say that he's the one that built the franchise because he's playing Anakin, that's a hard task, man. I think he did a good job. They said that he couldn't act. Who else they said in here that couldn't act? Of course, they don't like Jar Jar, so it was Anakin. They said it was the wrong choice. Jar Jar, and then what was it? There was 2 other characters that they talk smack about in here. And the thing is, like, you don't know what you mess with when you do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think episode 1 would have done as well as it did if it would have had the pre-internet era days. Like if this would have came out now, I don't think it would have done as good.
No, it would have changed.
Yeah, kind of like almost like Rogue One. Well, not rogue, but like a solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is sad, and that's because when they put they put the images out of the first snippet of what it could be, and then people can now say their own opinions and go off on a tangent with it. The movie doesn't even come out, and it's already got hate. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
you ruin it, dude. You ruin it for people. It's okay if you don't like it. You could say it. So you can literally say it on the screen. You could say it, and then you could also write it. Say, you know what? This really isn't for me. I didn't enjoy it. It doesn't mean you shouldn't. You should go check it out. Then you make your decision. Yeah, I didn't want to waste $10, but I can't make the decision for you. I'm not you. Yeah, so that's why it's so hard when people say, "Oh, I don't want to waste my money on this. I'm gonna find out first." I get it, but you really don't know until you go. I mean, you don't like a lot of different things, but at the same time, there's obviously more stuff I would watch than you would watch.
Mm-hmm. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Here comes that musical cue that I love. Wait for it. His problem, he was chasing after power because he wanted to save his family.
Yeah, Palpatine manipulated them.
Big time.
Absolute coolness. Absolute.
There it is.
Actually, that's Luke's thing.
If you watch, there's a scene. It's not in here. It's in a picture where it's a shadow.
Yeah, it was a promotional poster.
It was so cool. It was Anakin. I think it was in 2.
Vader's.
That was freaking sick. I was like, that is so
I
cool.
have that poster.
Oh, gosh, it's good.
Oh, wow.
Dude, wait till I get my freaking big house. Dude, wait till I get a big house again. I'm gonna have a part where I have like movie theaters, big old hallway. I'm gonna have I have so many posters. I have like 100 posters. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Hello there. So cool. They said yes. They got him back. Yes. Oh one, man. Can we? Even though we're not getting a movie, we're getting a series. I'll take it. That's gonna be so dope.
That would be very cool.
It's gonna be between 3 and 4 for sure.
That would be very cool.
And okay, I want to see that battle between him and Vader one more time. Because I even wrote a little thing on this on YouTube to George Lucas about that imagination for 38. Have you seen that the new fight that they
The reimagined scene 38.
Oh my god, that was amazing. I'm like, could you just edit that in your movie when you do the special edition part 2? Can you add this in?
That would be very cool.
Oh my god.
That was very cool.
That was a fan.
Like I said, fans getting the job done better than Hollywood.
Getting it done.
Now's your chance, Padme. Prevent everything. Just the nose and the mouth.
Wow, that is tough. That is tough. Wow.
It's like an Endgame when War Machine is like, why don't we just go back and little baby Thanos? Of course,
Professor Hulk ruins that. First of all, that's horrible, and that's not how time travel works.
I know, huh?
Only I'm 9 and you're 14.
My dog is playing.
It's wrong.
It's
very,
more, it can be more,
very
no more than right.
wrong. No, it's not. In a few years, perfectly fine. But then he develops like this really creepy kind of obsessive thing over.
It was really bad. That was more creepier than that.
Yeah. Right now it's just wrong, but in episode 2 it becomes like this really stalking, creepy thing. It's just like, okay, dude, am I gonna have to get a restraining order against you?
Yeah, well, they're trying to show the love, but too much love.
Chancellor Valorum and Senator Palpatine. So you writing under my name?
Just me talking.
Okay.
There's a little bit of lag. Yes, my boy from General Zod right there, baby.
Yeah.
Superman 2
Yeah. But you're dying.
and 1. Yeah.
Neo before Zod.
Yes. Alex, relax. Thank you, buddy. Trying to spread some. Is that Jar Jar's grandfather?
Weirdo alien number 4,922.
Yeah.
Rubber mask. 4,009.
Wait till we able to do this. See that? That's gonna happen. Maybe not so high, but because they already got hovercrafts already. I forgot where. It's in another country. They only go about 3 feet high right now. Some of that, and it's already working. It works. So just give it time.
I didn't like Natalie Portman when she's the queen. She's so stiff.
I think that's what her character was supposed to be.
Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't know. Ask George Lucas.
You should ask George Lucas.
Text him. Give him a text. You know George personally. I know.
He won't answer. He disavows all knowledge, remember?
I think they did that. Or he did that because he wanted to have a complete difference between Padme and her. So I could see if she was a little more, if she was a little bit, because I actually, in a weird way, I think right around here because you could tell on her face. But there were times I didn't know And I was like, is that? And then when they revealed it, I was like, oh crap, that's crazy. And you can see it.
I don't know. It just seemed like even if they were trying to create a disconnect between Padme and Amidala, I know they're one and the same, but
Right.
if they were trying to create a disconnect, she would have had a little bit more emotion talking about, her people being slaughtered and stuff like that, and not just be like, my people are getting slaughtered. You are one of our supporters. Would you please do something about it?
Maybe that's her race. I don't know.
She's a human.
No, but her race, and that's how they all talk. Maybe the rest of her, because if you know what's funny, the girl that
Palpatine's he's from Naboo.
yeah, look how he talks. but no, the other lady.
Fall to the dark side. She
Yeah,
talking
they-
like that thing.
They all talk weird. No, oh my god, where's that? Hey, I just realized watching this movie, you always see something new. I just realized that guy or that species is the one from episode 2.
No, it isn't.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You're talking about the cloners. It's not them.
It's not them.
It's not them.
How come they look like him then?
It's not them.
Maybe he's a plot, remember?
He's not.
The inside job.
It's not.
It's inside. Remember, it was inside job. Remember, Yoda was like,
It was Master Sifo-Dyas. Yes, but that's not him.
maybe that's somebody that knows Saturdays.
No, because Sifo-Dyas put in the order, but it turns out that it was Dooku masquerading as Sifo-Dyas.
Elijah, did you not see me put, hey, it's me, Alan? There you go, sleeping again. I literally put, look, I put, it's Alan. And this fool said,
Elijah, that is me, Andrew. He was using my account. We're using my account to monitor the chat, and
we're going to put you in timeout again because you can't follow rules. Come on, my guy. Andrew, I'm so sorry, Andrew. Don't be sorry.
it's
Just
fine.
don't let it happen again.
I'll block you. I can block moderators. Can't block normal people. I think that's backwards. But...
Yeah.
The chair recognizes the senator from the sovereign system of Naboo.
We're actually in the
Galactic Senate.
the Senate part right now.
You know, ET's in here, right?
ET's in here.
Yes.
Where?
Let's see if I can point it out.
In this part right here?
They are in the Senate.
Put it out. I gotta see this.
I will when I see it.
It's gotta be quick though, right?
Yeah, it's good. Maybe it's in 2. It's in one of these. You can see the ET race. They're in one of the pods in the wall. Well, if you watch ET, he recognizes Yoda. When he sees the kid in the Yoda mask, he's like, oh.
That's right. Oh, that's funny. Maybe ET shows up in episode 9.
He's a Jedi. He's the Sith Master.
With the freaking,
ET is the Sith
with
Master.
the freaking lightsaber. I will lose it.
That's what's really happening.
Oh.
ET is the Sith Lord who's manipulating
Yes,
everybody.
I bet you ET stands for something different than extraterrestrial. It's gotta be some kind of Sith.
Evil tyrant.
I was gonna say evil traitor.
It's one of those side shots. So pay attention to this. When the camera shifts to one of those side shots.
Apparently it's not blurry.
No, it's a side shot. It'll send you see one.
There's the rookies.
Right there.
Oh my, what the heck? Y'all, I just saw E.T. in episode 1, y'all. E.T. race. That is tough. Wow. See, you learn something new. Well, they showed the Millennium Falcon in the, if
In
they,
episode 2, yeah. It's pulling into the
yeah, they showed some stuff. I think there's one in episode 3 too that shows. It's so funny how some of these have so many Easter eggs. That's crazy. Wow. I can never look at ET the same now.
Yeah, never look at this the same.
I still think they got a long neck. I'm not saying it's them. I'm saying that maybe he gave a little extra.
Well, you could say that just about any one of these dudes.
No, that one dude dies.
All these other dudes die.
Now that one dude dies. He dies. Yoda dies, but he dies at least in 6. He makes it out of the trilogy, the prequels. The one behind you dies. I think they're gonna bring back Mace. There's a few quiet ones that I think is gonna show up in 9.
It's too suffering. Mama Jamma Windu.
People say they didn't like Yoda in this one because they didn't use a puppet.
Well, when they did use the puppet, it looked really funky.
Yeah, I know.
So they replaced it.
And then in episode 7, 8, or 8,
They used the puppet.
they used the puppet / CGI. They mixed it together, which I thought I liked. I liked them all because 4, 5, and 6 made sense because it's okay to use puppet, and that's what they had. But it worked because he was an older Yoda, so it kind of worked that he was that, like, whatever. I wouldn't have seen him to be a puppet here because he's supposed to be this awesome Jedi Master. Because you couldn't have done it with a puppet the way they did all the fighting they did in episode 3. There's no way.
But I think they should have gotten rid of that. I don't think that scene should have existed.
What?
Yoda fighting.
Oh, heck no. Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, episode 2, out of the entire movie that cheered, that part was the only part that got cheered on.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, and it might blow your mind.
Okay.
What is Yoda's whole philosophy throughout the entire saga? Wars not make one great. So why the hell does he fight Dooku? Why doesn't he just use his wisdom instead?
What do you mean uses wisdom? You mean force? Power?
He just uses force.
He did.
It would have made much more of an impact.
He did.
No, he did not. He immediately.
do?
Yes, he immediately just whips out the lightsaber and goes to town,
Yes.
and then Dooku.
Fan service. Nah, fan service. That was fantastic. And then when the lightsaber went away, but I liked how when Dooku said, when they both said we cannot, decide this on a lightsaber duel, we must not do it in the Force. And that was dope. I ain't gonna lie. That fool took that whole thing and stopped it, spinning around. That was dope. And then he did the also in 3 too. I don't know. It was just nice to see Yoda because he in 4, 5, and 6 or 5 and 6 he kind of just is a hermit, almost like Luke Skywalker, hermit.
But that's the thing, though, is it's only 20 years after this, and Yoda's already 800 some odd years old in here.
Yeah.
So
120 years from now, I'm not gonna go do having stuff out.
Yeah, but he ages differently.
I'm just letting you know that yes, I'll be moving a little bit slower at 75. But
it was cool looking. Well, actually, it wasn't even that cool looking.
No, my lord!
Because he moved so fast and was so thin, you couldn't tell what the hell was happening.
He's 3 foot tall, handling his business. It was awesome.
Too much. I couldn't tell what the hell was happening. It was just this blur of just.
Because he's like the flag.
Dude, stop.
Awesome scene. Awesome scene. It was fantastic. Good to see Yoda.
It was
It was
just like in
blatant fan service.
episode 9. We're gonna get that. That's the first scene everybody talks about. They're saying it's confirmed that we're gonna get. You ready for this? If you have not heard about it, but here it is.
I haven't looked because I don't want to.
But I'm gonna tell you so you can get excited for it, and then you can kill me later. So I heard that they want a fan service. They're gonna have a young Luke training a younger Leia, and they're gonna have their Leia's gonna have a double-bladed lightsaber, or not double. They're gonna have they're both gonna have 2 lightsabers, and they're gonna be battling and practicing and learning the ways of the Force. And that's the first scene we see after it pans in, whatever it does, and then it's gonna go to that flashback scene with a young Luke. And they're only doing that. They don't need that scene. I mean, yes, there's because they want to show the, that Luke did train Leia, because everybody's asking like, did Luke train Leia? And so they're gonna get that, but they're doing the whole lightsaber thing because they want to be fan service and the whole young Luke lightsaber fighting. So that's.
But that makes sense.
To an extent.
It doesn't make sense for Yoda. Because it completely contradicts his whole philosophy.
See, but philosophy, but I never got that. When you're saying like maybe for you, but for me, when I listened to his talking, I never got that. To me, I'm like,
in Empire Strikes Back, you get that. He's telling Luke, because Luke is all antsy. He's all, when are you going to teach me how to be like? I'm looking for a great warrior, and Yoda's like, wars not make one great. And then
I didn't know he says that.
That's exactly what he says.
I have to go back and watch that.
And then when Luke is like trying to lift the X-wing out of the bog. It's all, luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. It completely contradicts Yoda's philosophy. Is the point I'm trying to get to.
Okay,
so it would have made much more of an impact if Yoda went in there without even having a lightsaber on him and whooped the snot out of him.
That's okay. That's like me in martial art fighting. I know martial arts, but or let's put it this way.
Yeah, but you used your intelligence and your knowledge of martial arts to subvert. So if somebody attacked you, you just used all defensive maneuvers.
Yeah, but
without even having to pull out a weapon or anything.
But I would still have to throw an offensive move.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would if I want to make sure that
in real life, but we're talking about a fantasy world here, where we have space wizards and laser swords.
I guess what I'm saying is that he was defensive in most degrees, but then he
was offensive, super offensive.
Because he knew he had to. Okay, so like for example, like the whole fireball he needed to kill. Like his mission was to kill. We'll go episode 3. Kill.
You guys are getting a nerd argument right now.
Yeah. We're gonna come back to the movie right now. We're gonna say, but I will say, episode 3 where he, we had Obi-Wan that's supposed to go kill Anakin, and has to kill Anakin, and he was supposed to go kill the Sith. That's the only reason why he was, to me, when I saw that and heard that, that's why he, to me, if he was more aggressive, is because he's there to kill him. If he was just there to talk and whatever, okay, maybe, but his sole ongoing to find Palpatine was to kill him. Sole purpose to go talk with for Obi-Wan to Anakin was to kill him. So I can see that aggression there.
No, that's not what they were there for.
Did it not say that? Didn't what's his name? Yoda go. You need to go find him because you're not powerful enough to destroy. Destroy would mean kill. Okay, so
I don't think that's what he says.
Yes, he says. Yeah, he says in 3 that we have to destroy the Sith, and so you're not strong enough or powerful enough to destroy. I am. And he goes, that's why you take. He's like, I will not go and kill Anakin. I will not go. He's my brother. He's an in. He's like, Anakin is no longer. Darth Vader has arisen. And so that's when he goes and he does that thing, and then that's why he goes there. That's why if you watch, that's why he's there to kill. They're both there to kill. Now in 2, in two when he goes with Count Dooku, yeah, he's trying to kill Count Dooku because they're trying to destroy the Sith. That was when they were trying to figure this all out.
See, you are thinking in absolutes the way Sith think. That is not what Yoda was implying.
So when we go watch 3, you'll see what I'm saying because in three when they're inside the, what do you call that? Nope. When they're in that little thing right before Obi-Wan looks and sees the what do you call it? The hologram of Anakin killing younglings.
Yeah.
They have that discussion right there because he's like, you know what you have to do. and basically Anakin's like, well, I'm not gonna kill Anakin. He's my brother, you know. And then that's when he's like, he goes, send me instead to go kill Palpatine. And Yoda's like, no, you're not powerful enough. And then that's what I'm saying. Like when they go do that, their goal is to stop, and the only way they're stopping is destroying, and destroying in my mind means kill.
That's not what they say, but okay.
Before you leave, we're gonna go right to that scene, my guy. I'm not saying that I'm using the exact words, but I know they say the word destroy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And to me, I think that word means kill. I think, you know what I mean? It means no, or not kill, but means no more, be gone, bye bye. But this part right here coming up is interesting because this is the part when they found out about Padme is actually, you know, the queen, and I actually thought the same thing. Like I couldn't believe that that was her. I was freaking out. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. Like right there, because I now know you can tell it's not her. But when you were watching the movie, you couldn't tell. I couldn't tell before. I actually wish NetherRealm and Star Wars would link together and do a Mortal Kombat game. Not Mortal Kombat, a fighting game.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool if they had like think about it. Think of all the Sith. Think of all the Sith.
You know, they tried to make a Star Wars fighting game way back in the day, and it didn't do so well.
Well, that was back in the day. I'm talking about the graphics they have now would lose their damn minds. Because you could somewhat get a little bit of Battlefront 2 when you play one against one, but they do a split screen.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, imagine if you were freaking, you had your full screen and then you had Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker. You know, you dope dude, or Darth Maul. You know. How old do you think Anakin was? You said he's 9 years. How old do you think he was in episode 2? At least 16 to 18?
He said 10 years have passed, so.
10 years, so that would make him almost 20, 19, 20.
Yeah.
And then another must have 10 years passed in 3.
No, it's not 2. It's not 10. It's only like 2.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't realize those camels looked like Jar Jar Binks. That's funny. It's actually funny. How even though he's older in these movies, he looks a little younger.
Jillion pounds of prosthetics glued to his face.
Oh no, episode 3, they really kicked him on his face. To kind of make him look like episode 5 and 6. You find out that's Kermit the Frog's race. Kermit's also now in freaking Star Wars. Everything's in Star Wars.
Why did you do that, Boxman? Why did you make Jar Jar a general? Who on earth would make Jar Jar a general?
He did.
Why? That doesn't make
Because
any
Jar Jar-
logical sense at all.
Jar Jar is why.
You are tasking me.
Hey,
Going back to Kong,
him and E.T.
tasks me.
Him and E.T. They're
E.T. I can understand. E.T. has intelligence.
they're two of the same.
No. Oh, goodness gracious. Lord have mercy.
Yep. good anymore. Pina colada cherry.
Melted all the way.
Kinda. Well, mixed with that too, that's a lot of
A lot of sugar.
yeah.
Kids messages from an old friend, so sorry if I'm not
That's okay.
interacting a whole lot.
Get it handled, my brother. You like how they did that? I heard that was supposed to be like a reference to when Darth Maul gets his legs chopped off, the spider legs.
No, because they didn't think about that.
I don't even know when they I'm just saying, like, thought process. There you go.
Very good.
Massive battle. Gungans right now. This is one I can see them make this section map for the Battlefront. They have the Naboo for the city, but they don't have this part for the droids. I think they should
The
have
large
that.
open field that boasts around and features.
No, I mean they could obviously. They did that with what was that? The one like Felicia. I mean, yeah, there's trees and stuff. But they could add some stuff like that if they wanted to. It would still be cool. This I have to do is like add more mountains. That's what they do with the map for oh my god, Geonosis. It's just this big. Oh, there's a spot where it's this big open desert, dude, and yeah, you about get shot everywhere. It's fun. I'm actually pretty okay at that game now. I'm getting better, not dying in 2 seconds. I'm actually getting better at it. But do this, tough. My one guy is super. Like my heavy artillery is like at like 145 level up. Everything else like a 2%, 3% level because they all suck. The guns suck. I use that one as rapid. To me, that's like the only one. Unless you're a sniper, but I don't like. I'm not a really guy.
You're not patient.
Yeah, I can't do it. I couldn't sit here and just watch. I want to get in the action. There we go. Yeah. The scene's about to go down, people.
We're invading the hangar right now.
Yes, invaded the hangar.
Few minutes before Darth Maul makes his appearance.
Yes. That's the reason why we were talking through the whole park. Because this whole movie doesn't count except for this part.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
I agree with.
I'm just teasing. I'm trying to make up for all the crap we were talking about. Going to like Star Trek, Coming to America,
Everything
every
else.
other movie, but so I'm saying this.
We've been talking about other Star Wars movies.
Yeah, we did, because we all know it leads up to it. But this is the pinnacle part of the movie, and this is what we need to pay attention to. Yes. R2-D2 and Anakin is about to go off on a little adventure in space. That must be the Mercedes of the ships and BMWs. It's all shiny and glimmy. The one thing I missed that I wish I put from Battlefront 1 to Battlefront 2 is put the Death Star run and the light cycle, not light cycle, the bike, the
Yeah.
speeders.
That was
The
fun.
speeder race in episode 6 on Endor. Like they need to somehow put that in. That was fun. Oh my god, it was so fun. But I will say, Battlefront 2, I really enjoy, especially with all the new stuff they keep putting into the game. And then they have a new, I think it's coming out in a couple months, the new gameplay But you get to play like another. It's like another. What do you call it?
Mode.
No, when you're doing a story. Like a story was open. A campaign, yeah. You get Jedi Fallen Order. Are you gonna buy that? I'm gonna probably get it.
I haven't bought any video games in a long
I
time.
mean, that
The
was
only
so
ones I'm really looking forward to right now are Doom. Do I have Doom 2016? I really like that. Eventually, when it goes on sale, because I don't pay full price for it, but Full Combat 11.
Oh, dude, you get it right now for $20. Where? No, man, GameStop got it for $29.95. And online digitally, you can get it for $20. I got you. What you waiting for? $10? $29.95.
No,
That's not 30. $29.95. That's not 30.
it's going to be 30. As soon as they bring it to the
With
register.
tax, yeah, with tax.
So, no.
You gotta look at the untaxed.
No.
All right. That's how you look at things.
$19.99.
Oh wow, you know, yeah, that's actually under $20.
Dude.
And just let you know, he's speaking to a business guy. Come on, brother. That's 5 cents.
There is Darth Maul right there.
There he is, man. The myth, the legend. Let's go. Oh yeah. Everybody lost their minds when they saw this part, especially when he let me go 1 and 2. Which I believe Ray has that big long thing she carries. I bet you that's a double. So it's the last 6. And 1 and 2. Everybody cheered, lost their minds. Here it goes. Yeah. There it is. Nice shot.
Just happen to have a kid-sized helmet in
Yeah. He's got a big head.
there. Either that or he's got a really big head.
And they were just sharing everybody that he was putting on a helmet. Which would lead when Vader Darth Vader. This is Darth Vader himself. Darth Vader, not Super
I think you're reading a little fiction.
Got to with these movements. Come on now. Everything's got a symbolic reason behind it. You see that purple? You see that purple? That was for Mace Windu's lightsaber. I'm just messing with you. It was a symbol of Mace Windu. Do you think you're gonna see him in 9?
No,
Come back
no. I hope you don't.
as a cameo?
I hope you don't.
He didn't die.
If you did, he got thrown out of a window.
But he didn't
Of
die.
like a 50-story building.
He's a Jedi. He could have
Oh, don't.
used his
don't-
force. I'm just saying, they never showed his body.
I've heard that argument
I know.
so many
And
times.
I'm okay to believe that. He's not dead. They didn't show his body. They never mentioned, so he could.
This is why I don't talk to Star Wars fans.
Listen, but if he shows up and doesn't show up, I'm still going to enjoy him.
I know you are.
I just think it'd be kind of funny. May show up out of the blue.
No.
Man.
Before Force Awakens,
Man.
or was it Last Jedi? I don't remember. But when they showed that shot of Luke's hand, robotic hand touching R2-D2, some of my friends were like, "That's Mace Windu, that's Mace Windu, that's Mace Windu." I'm like, That ain't
Who?
Mace Windu.
You mean where Luke's supposedly touching the R2D2?
Yeah,
and
and
it's,
it doesn't actually show Luke though.
Yeah.
It just shows the hand in that promotional
They
trailer.
be
or
like,
whatever.
that's not Mace Windu.
That's what I said.
Look, Mace don't have his hand jacked up like that.
He had both his hands cut off.
Yeah.
You just throw out of the window. Anakin, see, you sitting here trying to tell me you know about episode
No,
3.
he should. He said he did what?
Huh?
All I see and remember is when he's doing whatever he's doing.
Yeah, Anakin chops off both his hands, and then Darth Sidious tosses his ass out the
I'm
window.
telling you right now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna laugh at both of us when you hear the part, and you're gonna be like, "Oh crap, okay," and then I'm gonna see my friends like, "Oh crap, okay." We're gonna see parts we've never seen before. Wait a minute, I never knew that his arm got. I thought that I knew he did something, and then I do remember. I think he does. It's not his arm. This is his wrist, right?
His arm, it's like right here.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not like.
Yeah, it's not like way up here, no.
Nigga, that was Mace Windu then.
No, it was not.
That's Mace. That changed all stories now. That is Mace. No wonder why they didn't use it.
Mace Windu be dead.
No, Mace Windu's back.
Mama Jamma Windu is dead.
No, Mace Windu is alive and well now. Now I know that. Shoot. Did you hear about the whole part where they were going to do episode? I don't know, it was 7 or 8 where they were going to have Luke's hand floating. Luke's hand was floating from episode 5 with the lightsaber. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't know about that.
It's actually kind of a cool concept, but when it lands on either Tatooine or some weird desert planet, and that's how what's her face finds. What's her name? Maskana finds out, or that's how she gets that lightsaber in the hand. That's great. There you go. Bam.
What I want to know is what the hell are these things for?
What?
These red door things.
The red juice is coming in, apparently. Apparently, Darth Maul don't know what it is yet. I'm hoping that with these new powers that Jedi's have, supposedly, or they all taught themselves in the Force, that they can come back with, that means they can, I told myself that would be ultimate ending if we saw all the Force guys come back and they have, like, you know how that lightsaber battle in number 2? Like, you know, when everybody fighting, I like to see that with the Force Ghost. That'd be kind of cool, different, and I wouldn't mind it. So see Luke, of course, Yoda, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan as the Force Ghost, and of course Kylo, whoever else is fighting against, and they have the, I think it's, and with Jedi, of course, Force powers. Very kind of cool. But we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen though. Hello. See, Jar Jar almost died.
But he didn't.
Because he's a general. That's why.
Oh.
When have you seen a general do like this? Look at this. This guy is working. Look, he sacrifices himself. What a good general does. No credit, man. No respect for Jar Jar.
No
That is
respect at all.
tough, man.
No respect at all. No respect. Actually, like the ball here.
Yeah. If you're looking up,
Because we don't have one in chat.
Yeah, it says that. It's weird. Here we go right here. Darth Maul is pacing. Obi-Wan's getting ready.
Why Obi-Wan didn't use his force speed to do this.
Is that one of his Obi-Wan or
Obi-Wan.
yeah,
Otherwise, he would have gotten stuck. He would have just used his force speed.
does he know that he knows he has that power here?
Yeah, they used it earlier in the movie.
He did?
Yeah, both of them used it.
What was that?
It was when they were first sneaking under Naboo.
Now I have a great question. Somebody mentioned out of all the Jedis, he's the only one that never faded away. Always wondering why. Yoda fade away, or one fade away. Luke obviously apparently faded away, which I think he's not dead. But
Anakin didn't.
Anakin because he turned into Darth Vader. But I want to say his body did, but not Darth Vader's body didn't. That makes sense. Because you saw the flame on that.
But here's the thing also. None of the other Jedi knew how to become one with the Force. Only Qui-Gon did. Qui-Gon's the only one who knew how to become a Force ghost. He's the one who teaches it to Yoda.
Right. That was said. That was in 3. But see, I would love to see how that transpired. That'd be kind of cool to see that, see a scene like that. You know what scene really quickly that I really was sad that they couldn't put it in? It was only a totally outside scene where they could have totally chopped off here and there or whatever. Was the scene where in episode 3 they show Yoda go to Dagobah. I know it's something small, Steven, but it's very critical. I think it could have added to the story a little bit.
Could have.
Yeah, just because it's beautiful, man. You get to see where Yoda.
I'll link you those videos. What if episodes 1, 2, and 3 were good?
Yeah.
I want you to watch them. And how he proposes the story should have gone. It's freaking fantastic.
Here, look at this fight, the epic fight scene right here, baby. I love putting this. I would have had a double lightsaber versus. I would have post that first, then I would have went double lightsaber, and then go to 1. That would have been cooler. There it is. Somebody used the Force. This part was good. And that was Obi-Wan's, right?
Yes.
See, what was Qui-Gon? So he takes over Qui-Gon's, right? Yes. And he hits the reactor. I love it.
So lucky. You're losing power.
Why does he look like a...
Because this is a racial stereotype. Listen to how they talk.
He looks like...
We losing power, master.
He looked like Stevie Wonder without the dreads.
All Asians.
Yeah, but they didn't make the droid's eyes all
Yes,
slanted.
they're slanted.
They slanted? That's hilarious.
Yes. Because even his glasses, they had slits. They were slants.
That's so weird.
So wrong.
I wonder how they made it. They did. All that they had to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, see, worthless. They fall apart. Push them over and they fall apart.
When they're not alive. Please tell me Johnny 5 is not in there either. Freaking short circuit show up. I will lose my freaking mind. I will walk up and I will lose it in a good way. And slice in half. Ooh. Oh man.
Hey Teresa, nice to see that you're back. Didn't know you left. But my chat has been acting kind of funky, so I can't see all the messages.
Yes, yes, yes. Thanks, guys. We're almost done. We're at the ending.
Yeah.
We're getting
For
ready.
those of you who have stuck it out with us and listened to all our baloney, we appreciate it. I'm sure Alan appreciates it more because it's his channel.
Yes, it was a good bologna and cheese. Even though I don't eat bologna, but we gonna say ham and cheese, or we can say salami and cheese, pepperoni and cheese, turkey and cheese, but bologna and cheese, nope. That's nasty. Bologna. Oh, and the crying is beginning.
What's up? Not much. Just arguing with Alan about petty stuff.
And Andy
It's what we do.
Andy needs help. That's all I know.
It's what we do.
I won't tell you what that ship looks like, by the way.
You don't need to.
That ship. I just realized that ship's a little bit.
Phallic in shape.
Yeah, yeah. Highness. You know what I'm saying? No, just go let you know real quick.
Yeah.
See?
No, they're different. Those are different dudes.
Oh, because I'm thinking. See, they were alive.
Those were the dudes that were on Naboo. They were on the planet, and
Okay.
Padme and all them took them hostage. The other guys were just on the ship controlling it.
There you go. Okay, makes sense.
All
We got the
Asians-
Trojan.
all
We got the
Asians
Trojan
look alike.
army.
Yep. This is Sparta.
He looks funny here, dude. He looks so funny with his hair. That drives me crazy. The talk. Oh yeah. He has more hair in this one. Did you ever find that Easter egg in episode 3 on the DVD where he does like a hip hop rap dance? He's with the stormtroopers. He's pop locking. Oh, it's freaking great. It's hard to find. Yeah, you can find it. So he did the same thing with WoW. I forgot about the 80 Days Burning.
Sort of.
Well, he took a rabbit trail down the dark side. For real. Man. Thinking about that, it looks like the same road from that episode 7 hand thing. Yeah, I like that theory now. No, and I like that theory. I like that theory. That's Mace Windu. Oh,
Unnecessary.
it's Mace Windu.
Mama Jamma. Use his proper name.
Mace Windu.
Mama Jamma.
Mace Windu. With the purple lightsaber. The purple lightsaber. Yes. Episode 9. Mace turns. With the purple lightsaber. He's been working alongside Palpatine the whole time.
That would actually be kind of cool.
From the unknown regions. It's Darth Vader, dude.
Give him a different name. Give him a different name.
Wait, is that a Yoda species? I'm like, dude, his ears are backwards down the up. I ain't gonna lie, Padme look fine here, y'all. She always cute. And the classic hero spot. And look, there's the player.
Starting to get the creep on.
Yeah, he's gonna get his love on, Mr. Anakin.
Great.
And he's gonna start that Luke and Leia love fest soon. Written and directed by George Lucas. I'm let y'all know, if it wasn't for George, you wouldn't have these, ladies and gentlemen,
That is very true.
to fight and argue and dismay and get all Twitter baited.
Get all crazy about over stupid
Something ain't even
nonsense.
real.
Fictitious nonsense.
Oh,
Space wizards and laser swords, and we're over here arguing about it.
yeah. Oh, man. Oh. I said I was going to use the restroom, but
Until the end.
we get to the end. But we're going to turn this down. We're going to give our last minute thoughts and then say our goodbyes.
Yeah, because I actually have
Yeah,
to
he's
go.
got to get going, and I got to finish up. I actually got to take him back. So, but all right. So, real quick, give me quick pluses, quick negatives, and overall thoughts. Let's quick.
Okay, so quick positives.
Do negative first, then positive.
Negatives?
Yeah,
Negatives?
negatives first, and
Negatives
we got to
first.
start. Always finish good.
Okay, some of the pacing in this movie is kind of off, and some of the scenes that are very grandiose and really filled with CGI and stuff, while pretty, they kind of slow things down, and I feel that they could have been taken out and stuff. Jar Jar, obviously, a huge negative for me. But that's just for me. I know why he was put in there. He was put in there to appeal to kids, which he does. The younger kids, poopy farty jokes. Ha ha ha! I'm a klutz. I do things on accident.
Me so sorry.
And that's fine. But as an adult, even a teenager, that stuff kind of gets in the way, and that's another thing that kind of messes with the pacing of some of the stuff, because when you're having a serious lightsaber battle with like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Maul, and then you cut to Jar Jar in the middle of the field acting like a complete buffoon, it kind of takes you out of it.
General Jar Jar.
Oh god, just like that. So those are some of my big things. The midichlorians thing, I don't like it, but it's there.
It's canon. It's canon.
Whatever. And yeah, so those are my negatives. Positives, everything else about the movie is actually okay. I like Qui-Gon Jinn. I wish they would have actually expanded upon him a little more and showed his relationship with Obi-Wan a little more, so that they could have had, you could have got more of a feeling of how they had kind of that father-son bond. Because it's very clear that Obi-Wan looks up to Qui-Gon, even though Qui-Gon has what Yoda called him, defiant.
Yeah.
Defiant of the Council.
Yeah.
He's defied the Council like numerous times because he doesn't particularly believe in the way the Jedi do things, in the way the Jedis do things. He thinks that some of the ways that they do things are kind of, we might want to change our traditions a little bit. And it would be kind of cool to see how that kind of came about and stuff like that, or at least mention some of the times he did that. Most of the other characters are decent enough. I think they could have made Anakin a little older. If they would have made him a little older, the age thing wouldn't have been an issue. He wouldn't need to sound like a dorky little kid all the time. And that's pretty much it. Overall, I like episode 1. It's fine. It's nothing to scoff at. It sets up. It goes where it needs to go. It does what it needs to do.
When we get to episode 8, after all is said and done, we'll have you a ranking. We'll do a ranking at that time. So get your rankings on. I will say to your part where you said about more relationship, show more relationship with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. That's a possibility now with this whole Disney Plus. That's what's great about it, is now we may not need a movie. We can just watch it in a 10-part miniseries and get that. And if all parties are subjected or are willing to do it, and of course the timeline's available to do it, of course the CGI and the face changing, everything, I think you might get your wish. It just all depends on these. If Mandalorian does well and Obi-Wan does well, if those two do well, we can do that forever. For me, mine's really simple. I'm more laid back. I guess my negatives, negatives would be, I think certain parts do draw out a little bit. Not pacing on that end, but just some scenes may seem longer than what they should be, shortened a little bit. And then maybe more, because I'm a huge, I like the Star Wars battles and I love the lightsaber fights. So I have to say it could have made a couple of them a little bit longer, not a lot, but maybe like I was talking about how when Obi-Wan, when Darth Maul had the two, and then Obi-Wan hit it and something, then went to one lightsaber, and it should have went to, because it got cut in half, maybe they should have had double, and then went to single, and always having an upgrade of that with that. So I mean, not really that much negative for me. I actually like Jar Jar. I do understand why guys like himself may not like it. But I mean, yes, I do believe it obviously is for a kid. That's what George Lucas said that himself. But for me, it's like I don't mind the comedy, and I don't mind the stupid what do you call those not one-liner jokes, but the slapstick. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Like the slapstick. I get it, and it wasn't overly. I think if it was like every 2 seconds of the movie, maybe, but because it was spread out, I felt like it wasn't in every single scene, so that was fine. And then of course, I enjoyed it. I think it's a good start. I do agree with him with Andy, with maybe an older Anakin. I think maybe he's a little too young, maybe. I don't know, but I don't know what they were trying to shoot for. I don't know what they were trying to go for that.
I don't know.
But either or, it's a great start to the franchise to me. Now, granted, this wasn't the start. Episode 4 was back in 1977, not 78, 77, and that was the start. But we're watching these in not
Chronological order.
yeah, we're not watching it like when it came out, each one, but we're watching it as if it was one big story from 1 all the way through. Obviously end with 8 going into 9 in December 20th. So guys, hope you guys can move. We're going to try to do this again next Wednesday around the same time, or if we can get a little earlier, we're going to try to do it. But guys, also comment below and let us know what you think of episode 1. Did you like it? Do you not like it? Which one do you, what characters do you like? Real quick, what's your favorite character out of this? Go light. Well, I guess go all. If you have more than one favorite character, but name a couple characters you like a lot in episode 1.
I like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I love both Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Those were my 2 favorites there. And so yeah, maybe you guys can let me know down below what you think. What's your favorite characters? Would it be the Sith or the light side with the Jedi? Or if it's just another character, you might like that. Jar Jar Binks, you know what I mean? Miso be grateful. And he's twitching bad right now.
You tasked me.
Yeah, he tasks me. All right, guys. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot tonight, but either or, man, check out the replay. Share this out to everybody. This was a lot of fun, and we thank Andy for being here. And we're gonna try to bring some other friends, my friend Alan, and of course, Herilio and a few other big guys that love Star Wars. They'll be a part of it, and if not, you'll just get us two, and it'll be all good. So, anything you want to say to them? I know you don't have a channel to do anything, but if you have an Instagram or a Facebook, you maybe want to give them.
Not really.
All right, so hey, don't worry, you're gonna get a hold of Andy's right here through this live. So if you want to talk to him and ask him anything, this is where it's at. But for me, you guys already know, with Fireline ENT, you can go to that on Instagram, on Facebook, Alan G. Mosier. On Twitter, it's also it's gonna be Fireline ENT. So don't worry about that because it's already set. Thank you guys for being here. Any last words, Mr. Andy?
Enjoy life.
Yes. Enjoy
Peace
yourself.
the journey.
Peace. Say it one time.
Peace be the journey.
Peace be the journey. That's what he always says, and I always give him this because he's actually, besides Star Wars fan, he's a huge Star Trek fan too. Let me rephrase that. He's a nerd on both of them. I'm just a fan. So there you guys have it. We'll see you guys later. We're gonna count this down. Have a nice night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless and peace.